Hey everybody, this is West the Pest coming at you guys again from Assassin's Creed 2. I think we're on point 2 right now. I apologize. Um as you can tell, yes, I do have the Ezio collection. I figured it would be a better idea to do that. That way I have all three of the games instead of me, swapping out discs or, having to see if the downloaded just one and done. And let's see. I'm trying to think of other stuff to talk about. I mean, I did watch Free Guy just yesterday, and I was very happy with it. I thought it was an awesome film. Um, and yep, everything was good. And anyways, yeah, I thought it was a really awesome film. I'm sure everyone's already seen it by now. If not, please watch it. It will easily change your opinions on NPCs and the gaming community as a whole and the way we look at gaming. But I don't want to spoil anything. I want it to be your own ride, your own interpretation. So I'm not going to say much more about it. If you guys do want to watch it, though, I do know it is on Disney Plus. That's how I watched it. Anyways, let's get back to this. Why am I still... Oh, that's right. Because I have to learn how to hide. I haven't learned how to hide exactly just yet. And I forgot, I'm wearing the one-of-a-kind outfit right now. Yeah, this is obviously it's a Ubisoft bonus. I was not able to get this in my original game. But I am happy that they put it in the Ezio collection because I thought it looked badass. I wanted to put it on. I know it kind of goes against the typical, assassin's way of white to show, it's like to show the purity of the actions towards free will, I think it is, something like that.
Don't let him escape.
But for me, it is more of, if you're gonna be an assassin, white sticks out too much. Look at everyone down here right now in Italy. None of them are wearing white. And as I'm sure people know, the best way, actually even one of the creeds, hide in plain sight. Be a knife among the crowd. How can you hide in plain sight if you're the only guy walking around in a white outfit? You can't. It's really, really hard. And number one, it makes sense because, again, you do have the priests, you have the monks, you have, people wearing white. Here, everyone's wearing like a brown or a different kind of color. So the black and red makes more sense.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteregioni.
You're still a wanted man,
Monteregioni.
Ezio.
What would you have me do then?
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will help the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also incite the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things. Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
Yep. For me, I don't know why I do this. I think it's because I like more of the challenge.
I've added a program for tracking notoriety. This little meter will help you know how far you are between notorious and incognito.
But what I'm primarily do, and I'm sure you guys are going to notice I do it more often than not, is I go after the posters. And the reason why is, as I'm sure you saw, the guy runs away. And the reason being is it's harder to kill him and not inadvertently run into trouble. Whereas, if I can get to this poster, which should be right down here, if I tail this off, it's not moving, it's a stationary object. With the heralds, sometimes I'm not going to have the florins, so it doesn't make sense for me to try to pay them off if I don't got the money. So it's just better for me to go after the posters, which I'm sure most players probably do. Unless I'm the only one, I don't know. Each person has their own different play style. Like, in Unity, me and my buddies were playing. My guy was. I'm sorry. I'm just. It's a funny memory, but I loved it anyways. One of my guys, or like one of the buddies I was talking with, he told me that the way my character looked, I looked like a drunk. I would stumble and fall everywhere, and that was kind of like our beginning, if you will. Was I was a drunk. You had the guy that was a tryhard, the one that just was a swordsman. So we kind of evolved, I guess you could say. Yeah, see, he immediately knows I'm there, so he's running. Like I said, they know when you're around, and I didn't figure out how they would do that, and then I remembered they have a habit of looking up as well. If you can't spot me, you can't shoot me. Sometimes that logic actually works against them. They'll only shoot you if they can see you. If they can't see you, obviously they're not going to attack. The other thing I'm trying to figure out, you're putting a poster up on the second story. Explain to me how anyone's going to notice it. Because no one's going to. It's in the middle of, like, pardon my language, but it's in the middle of, like, bumfuck nowhere. No one's going to look up and go, huh, there's a poster up there. Let me climb up and see what this is. No. If you're going to have a poster for people, you're going to put it on the ground floor. Look at any Western movie. It's on the back of the sheriff's office, or it is on the side of a saloon, or whatever. Why? Because it's within eye of everybody. Not up on top of a second story window. It just... Some things like that just boggles my mind. It's like, why? Why put them in an out-of-place location? I get the gaming sense of you gotta climb to get to them and all that stuff. I get that. But at the same time, you are defeating the purpose of having the poster in the first place in the lore. Like, in the lore... Because in modern times, you would have a poster... anywhere eye level. But again, like I said, it might be a gameplay thing, and I'm sure it is. It's just, oi. You want to base this on history, but then you put it in out of place locations, I guess you could say. It feels weird. It feels off.
Were you successful?
Yes. Madre?
Ezio, where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out. Where is Father? And Federico? And Petruchio?
Something's happened.
What do you mean? No, it's impossible.
Claudia.
No.
I did everything I could, Piccina. Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand?
This is a powerful moment right here.
Good. Will you watch over Mother for me? Then we are ready. Thank you again for everything.
Stay safe, Ezio. Stay vigilant. I suspect the road ahead is yet long.
And the reason why I say it's such a powerful moment is because they finally acknowledge, you know, oh hell, they're gone. You know, mom, like dad and my siblings are gone. That's what Claudia's thinking. As for As for obviously your mother, she's very quiet because she knew it was going to happen. And let's right bump it up. Yeah, I have enough points. I normally don't like doing this, but it just makes it easier for me to get away from everybody. And I know for a fact that if you run, they obviously will give chase. Yeah, you don't want to go that way. Dead end. But see, now that they don't see me, I am running. That's because, again, they don't see me. If they don't see me, then they're not going to come after us. They have no reason to come after us. Around. I don't think they suspect us here. Yeah.
This way.
See, I never did understand that. You can literally go to that one spot at the end. Like, you can get to the ending. But it won't count unless you go all, you know, willy-nilly through every other zone. It's like, why? You can just leave. Just go. Obviously, I would love to do that, the tower, but with Mom and Claudia with me, if I try that, they'll end up getting hurt because they will try to follow you.
Wow! All right, this way. Oh yes,
And that can end up being a pain in that you'll see them constantly.
Buy me a little time.
Mainly what I would normally do is just run through them. But I figured in this case, since we're out, we good. I figured it would be more subtle. I'll try to be a little bit more subtle this time. Why is it there? It should be over here because I'm taking the road out.
How could this have happened to us?
I don't know.
You do know.
Will we ever be
You just don't want to tell them, and I mean,
No.
I get that. And yes, I am paying a sub because they can't do the free run sprints.
Oui,
What will
let's do
happen
it.
Like we
to our
can.
house?
I don't know.
Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were.
So we got Arrivederci completed. Is that how you say it? No, it's Arriva. Is it Arrivederci or Arrivederci? I think it's Arrivederci. Because I've always heard it Arrivederci, but it's like that doesn't match the wording. Do you get what I'm saying? It's confusing because I don't want to butcher Italian wording because, you know, it's a very autistic language. Like, people would say German is very aggressive. It might be very aggressive, and that's why a lot of German music sounds very, you know, rock, hardcore, is because it's a very gruff language. That doesn't mean that the language itself is brutish and mean. It's just, it has that rough growl to it, I guess you could say, which lends itself very well to a rock and roll style.
We should be close.
Grazie Dio.
Come on. What are you? Alright. That's one thing I never did understand. They force you into missions, and it's like, I already know the mission. I want to finish the mission, so don't make me pick up another mission.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Oh boy.
How could you leave Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri?
So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride. Oh, and yes, your life.
Good luck with that one.
For the loss of your father and brothers. What will happen now that there's no one left to help you? I have such wonderful things in store for your mother and sister. I grow
Now what are you
tired
gonna
of
do?
this game.
Oh, you go tired of it. You didn't
And
even
do not
do
spare the
anything.
women. What sorcery
pussy.
is this?
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself!
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Why should they? Huh? I mean, with what army as well? Oh, you magically summon more people. See, that's the thing that's another thing I don't make, that doesn't make any sense to me. You willingly let more units appear for their side, but on our side, it's a big no-no. Because actually, these units technically can be killed. These mercenaries, you can kill them. And if you do, then you gotta fight all these guys on your own. Yes. They're not, and that's the odd thing, is your people can be killed,
You
but
have
he can
my
just summon
thanks.
more until
Keep the
you kill them all
sword,
off.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario.
Uncle Mario?
That is an
It's
Easter
been
egg,
too
by the
long,
way,
Nicote.
as I'm sure people have known. It's a, obviously it's a Nintendo reference.
Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
The other thing I never did figure out is if you noticed, they have soldiers that will actually beeline past you and go straight after Maria or Claudia. And my question is,
Tell me everything.
I get the
They
logic
executed Father
of
for
you
treason.
want to get them out of the way,
Federico and Petruccio
but
too.
you run past the guy, they
They
just have to
came
turn
for
around
me.
and stab you in the back.
You know why?
I have no answer.
You know, it
Only a list of
it doesn't
names
make
taken from
sense,
my men who
does it?
wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared
hope
your
so.
optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying. These are honest, hard-working people. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well made and dependable. There is a chapel here too.
That's good.
The prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I've never been much of a believer.
Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself.
With all the
Yep,
fighting
I
that's
actually
been
have
going on,
some.
This
I've
place has
discovered a couple of
started to
secrets,
get a bit
obviously.
rough around the edges. I wish I could do something about it, but I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh? Here we are. Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me.
Yeah,
I
she'd be a little
am shining
touched up.
Again, if only I had the time. Now that you have had the
You will.
turnip on this, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you. Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your
Yes.
father? He'd want you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni?
Yep, this is where it gets
Go
entertaining.
and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think.
But
That's that. We'll talk more later. Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Yep, so he does give you the money, which I don't really see the point of, as you should already have so much. I mean, I do get it in that, you know, he doesn't know you have the money. And yes, I'm going up here just to get this viewpoint out of the way, because I'll be honest, the viewpoint things, the sync points, actually, after a while, they do kind of get annoying, because there's so many of them. But, again, like I said in the last video, it's also because we're in a new location, you want to see it, you know, for all it's worth. I would rather see it at prime like this, and you can reuse a sync point, I believe, in this game. I just, once I see it for the first time, I kind of just don't want to do it again. I think it's because I know it's not really needed. But yeah, I'm sure everyone knows about the secrets here in the villa, such as, where is she? She's not there. Okay, there are little statues, and I'm sure everyone knows about them by now. I'll try to find them, but let's go ahead and get this out of the way. So I need a small dagger. One of the weapons you are gonna see me use a lot after a while is a dagger called a Cinquedea, I believe is how you pronounce it. Which I think means 5 fingers wide. And it is a dagger, and most Italian people actually used them. It was primarily used for bankers and stuff. They would wear like an ornamental piece, but they would use it in battle. And a lot of people don't know that they were actually classified as a small sword, not a dagger. They were classified as almost like a borderline short sword, I guess you could classify them as. But yes, like I said, a lot of people don't know that. They thought they were daggers. That is actually a misconception. They look like a dagger, they feel like a dagger, but perfect example. Watch, I think it's Forged in Fire. They make a Cinquedea, and it is actually a sword. It is literally a sword. It's got the right pommel, everything. It looks like a sword. So, okay, why was it telling me to take the medicine if I don't need it? That's weird. But yes, I'm gonna see if I can find some of these statues, because I'm sure everyone knows about them. If not, this is where they would primarily go. I'm sure everyone knows about them by now, but it's, again, I'm trying to show off what I know a little bit. I don't know a lot because I haven't played for so damn long, but it still is nice to kind of, you know, I guess you could say it's nice to know that I can kind of show off my fascination with the franchise and actually not entirely feel judged for liking a franchise, because I've had a lot of people who I've told them I still play Assassin's Creed and they're like, that, you know, the franchise is dead, give up on it. And ironically, and I guess I should say it right now though, what a lot of people do not know and people probably still don't know, is that actually Assassin's Creed is more popular than FIFA, which is a huge deal because, you know, FIFA is soccer. Everybody, you know, in Europe plays soccer. So how is Assassin's Creed more popular than soccer? Which is, you know, obviously a sport. There's one of them, actually, right here. Here's one of the statuettes. I think that is, yeah, that's Deanna.
I must be working too hard.
Excuse me. There's a flag up there. I think there is another statuette somewhere. Like, all the statuettes are obviously in Monteriggioni, but they're not Yep, there she is. Oh, he is. I think that's a he. No, it's a. I think that's Athena. Apollo. I was right. It was a guy. I apologize. Obviously, you know, I can't get a good look at the statuettes, so I can't say if it's male or female. But I do know that there are 8 in total. Because they're all full pedestals. They're not easy to locate, but they're also not hard. Like right there's number 3. You just gotta know where to look. But the problem is, again, they are so damn small, you can easily overlook them. I think this is Athena? No, that's, yeah, Venus would be Aphrodite in the Greek Parthenon. Apollo stayed the same. He never really changed. I know that Zeus, there is, I think, Ares or Athena. I think that's Ares. So that'd be Mars. Yep. Because Athena, I think, has her shield on her arm, and he had his up by his leg. And I know I'm not doing much right now, but that's because, again, I'm trying to show off. Also, for every 2 statuettes you make a set out of, they do give you, I think, minimum 500 florins, which is pretty good to get now rather than later. I mean, you can obviously do the loot chest thing, just find all the chests, open them, get your stuff out that way. But it costs you more money to get the maps. But if you already have enough money, like just from doing what I'm doing now, trying to find those little statuettes and that kind of stuff, then go ahead and, you know, buy a couple. Because they will help you in the long run. It's pretty much they're giving you free money. You do a little event, you get some free money, and then you can buy maps to help you find, you know, Neptune. So that would be Poseidon. His opposite is Hades, which would be Pluto, I think. And I think the other ones, yeah, one of them should be Athena. One of them is Jupiter, and I know that another one, I believe, gotcha. This should be Athena. Yep, Minerva. So let's see. If you go to inventory, it so it's not an inventory? So it'd be in database. No. I apologize. There's a way to see what you have and what you don't have. It's not that. I'm gonna have to look more into how to do that. There is a way that it shows you what all you have based on your location. Because I remember that's how I found out about the 8. I mean, obviously you can do the little, you know, eagle vision trick, but I don't like using it because it turns everything white and black, and it makes it very, very difficult for me to get around for some reason. I think it's because I can't tell what's a grabbable icon, what's not. Why is there a tinkling sound? Unless... There's a feather, okay. Not what I was after, but what can you do? Let's see. There should be another couple of statues around here. I just need to find them. And yes, I do know this is taking a while, guys, and I apologize. You guys probably want to get into the meat of the game. But when you get into, like, this actually helps me a little bit because I actually can get everything in the game before I even beat it, surprisingly. Because, like, I know you have to get the Armor of Altair, I know you have to get your codexes, like, you know, and I know that after a while those do get kind of repetitive. But I figured, really, Ezio? But I figured if you guys got used to me doing the collecting now, later on when I have to do it, you guys won't be so aggravated by it. Because it's what you've come to expect. I guess, if that makes some sense to you guys. Where is this one? There is... So I know there's one in the church. Well, it's where the church is. There's supposed to be one. That's why I already acquired that one. Nope, not there. How many do I got? I don't need the map. What am I doing? I don't even know if it's actually in this game or if it's in the next one. I don't really remember. No, it's not in the next one because that's how I found out about the, like I said, that's how I found out about the 8. Anyways, to heck with it. I'll find them. Like, eventually I'll find them all. Who knows, I might stumble across a few just walking around town. But for right now, let's go ahead and put the ones we got in their places. The way that you run in these games is actually kind of cool. I mean, it looks, to everyone else, it does look kind of dumb. I mean, I kind of get why. Okay. So that's, I think that's Mars and Venus? Yeah, Mars and Venus. But yeah, as you saw, I got 2,000 out of it. That should be Apollo and Artemis, I think it would be. Yeah, you can also press Y to check. So it's Diana and Apollo. Okay. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm getting 2,000 florins just from putting statues on a little place like that. Okay, so she's missing her companion. So that means that this one must be missing his companion. Yeah. Because it's Neptune and Hades. Or Neptune and Pluto, I think it is. Isn't there one up here? I thought there was one that's up top. Or am I just breathing smoke out my butt? As my dad would say. I could swear there was one around here somewhere. Because this is how I stumbled across them. You heard that, right? There was a shimmer sound. Before you all ask, yes, I know about the puzzle. Should be, yep, right there. My only problem is I really don't know if I can do the puzzles on my own, like mainly because I've actually been struggling with myself, like doing them on my own, and I don't want to in the middle of a stream struggle because then again it's taking time away from the base game for a puzzle. You know, it's you guys didn't come here to watch me fight a puzzle. You came here to watch the game. Really? That's your mission? Just to tell me you don't like it here? I mean, I get it, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to complain about it, really. I mean, you know. Excuse me. And then here's Mario, who reveals more to you.
Did as you asked.
And quickly too, than facto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself.
He does have a very
If not
valid
for me,
point.
For your mother and sister.
Fine.
And yes, on that as well. Because what's the point of saying you can defend yourself if you can defend yourself and just yourself?
You can swing a sword,
That lies the problem.
But offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
Yep.
Then, I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like
Come on.
something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figure you have the Codex
Yep.
Caves he's holding as well.
Hai paura? Che coraggio!
I never did understand the point of the taunt skill. Like, I mean, I get you can fire people up,
Making fine progress,
but
Ezio.
at the same
Today
time,
I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think
downside
I am
is
fussy.
by doing it like right now.
Permission?
I trust you believe me now?
Yes. My father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History
Yep.
teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work.
Come on.
No stamina.
Yeah, that was a timed one. Whoop. Too bad. So sad.
You can't eat me.
Come on. I really do not like the fact you gotta fight Mario, because I mean, it's like I get that it's a training and he's your master, but at the same time, it seems like there's like a bad blood feeling for some
Well done,
reason.
Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine! Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Yep. A lot of people don't know that. Like, I'm sure people figured it out, but yeah, Vieri is Templar. As for Mario, he's an assassin. I mean, that's actually even how he has that scar.
Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
I wish to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Because the thing is, what a lot of people don't know, and I've kind of hinted at, is that scar he has is actually when he saved Giovanni. He actually did it in one of the books, I think it is. 'Cause I don't think it's in the movie. I think it's a book. They make reference to it, where he ends up getting hurt.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Yes, she will. Just give her time. I'll be honest, I still don't know what all the 100 feathers are because, and I mean, I can even show you guys. I don't have the auditory cape. I never got it. Mainly because, like I said, I can't find the feathers. I mean, that's a given. But also, it's kind of like redundant. Let's see, if I remember correctly, you need the apple. Yeah, you need to put the apple to put that. I don't know why you can't just put yours up there. Because obviously I do have a codex page. He didn't take it from me and put it up himself, so. But at the same time, I mean, I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying, how she will, like, she comes back to you and that kind of stuff. It's just for me. Let's go ahead and get all this armor. $4,900. Okay. That's not that bad. Let's go ahead and get the Syrian sword. Let's go ahead and get the knife.
Well, one man's coin is as good as another's.
And now if you notice, I pretty much used up all my money. And the reason being, better gear. Obviously, you know, that's kind of the point. I'm not trying to be a smart ass or anything. It's just, that's kind of the point of, you know, upgrading your gear, getting better weapons, so on and so forth. But for me, I'd rather have better gear now than later. Because I know that the faster you get your most powerful gear, the faster it is to, what do you call it? It's the easier it'll be the easier it'll be to capitalize on your advantages, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because it's easier if you got the most powerful weapons as soon as possible rather than you have no weapons and try to do the same fight. I do love the huge expansive world. I do love it, but at the same time, when you play the newer games and you do come back like I am doing right now, you can tell that they feel kind of small. They feel tiny because there's not. You get little zones you go to. It's not all one big world.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Yep.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than its host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
Yep. Go for the southern gate. Makes sense. Time for some fun. This is gonna be an interesting encounter. Wait, is that
Right,
a mail carrier?
Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards.
Do they actually have mail
Once
carriers in
we've
this game,
engaged
or
them,
does that
get yourself
introduce them
over
to
the wall
Brotherhood?
and find a way to open the gate. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin.
Yeah, it's a messenger.
Attacco!
Well, since I know I gotta do that first, but the guy is stuck. Wow, he actually let him through. Normally I would go after him because if he got glitched out like that, because that's an easy payday. I mean, I'm sure that's obvious. Because each male person is actually worth a lot of money. Interesting thing though is, I did find this out, if you kill them, they give you a huge notoriety boost. And it's actually a good way to get a scout of the land because you're already trying to find the the bounties and that kind of stuff, so it makes it easier on you if you kill one.
Well done, Ezio.
But the same.
This way, men.
The hell was that? Come on, Alec.
I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
Okay. This won't be a problem.
What's Vieri up to now?
No one knows.
I'll signal again when you should follow.
How else to explain all the patrols?
We're meant to be soldiers. Instead, he's turned us into nursemaids. And what?
All yours.
On him! Chianti to bring a certain man your head. A fair price, no?
Come on, guys. Give me a fight. Whoops. So sorry. Nope.
Su, non essere timido. Fatti sotto.
Come on. Yeah, I do know for a fact that the hidden blade wouldn't be this powerful as a weapon on its own. But at the same time, you know, I kind of get why they made it that way, because obviously it's supposed to be you pick your weapon, you have your fun, you know, that kind of stuff. And I get it. I do get that.
Hey, Stronzo! What?
I forgot you could do that. That was actually a flub up. I'll be honest, that was a flub up on my part. But I forgot that sometimes the game tricks out like that. Far Cry, not Far Cry, Assassin's Creed 3. What was it? No, it is 2. There's a glitch I managed to pull out where I kill like 6 people in the span of 5 seconds and no one even noticed me. I actually do have the video on my Xbox. I'd love to put it up, but at the same time, I don't know if, since it's an old version, if it'd be worth it to watch or not. I don't really know.
Ezio! Your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him.
As you wish.
Your time has come, Guardian.
Surprise, bitch! Surprise, motherfucker! Come on! Now you realize me? Really? You ignore me for him? This isn't even a fight. Yeah, come on, fight me.
All yours. Have fun.
Like, I don't get that at all. The AI is so caught up in fighting them that I can just walk him and do this to him? I mean, damn. That's not even a fair fight.
I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake. See that justice is served.
Alright. So he's over here. He said that he'll take care of it, so I'm gonna obey him. Let's see, let's go ahead and get going. Here. Let's see, he's close by. He's gotta be. He didn't make that jump. Told you. Come on, Ezio. You need to have faith in yourself, buddy. There you go. None of the second guessing, please. Yep. I said jump, not use the ladder. Yep. There you go. Before I go after him, I get to say the greed got the better of me, but it's also because I know that you will eventually come back here, and when I start collecting a bunch of stuff, I'm obviously going to go after the loot chests because it's one of the quickest way to make money. So I'd rather just get them out of the way now than later.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that Ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the Rifiuti when we're finished.
You can talk shit all you want, dude.
Is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Comandante! Comandante!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
Okay. You want to keep him waiting. Well, let's see how you enjoy being kept waiting by me. Let's see if I can get to him without being spotted. There is a way. I'm just trying to remember how you do it. Yep. Because I know for a fact that you can get to him without being detected. I mean, it is called Assassin's Creed after all.
Go. Fear not, Ezio. I'll make sure your death
Really?
comes quickly.
Goodbye. That's the thing I never get. He looks away from you,
What are
yet
you
he's
and your
able to
allies
detect when
planning?
you come after him.
Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm
Nope.
sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda!
Isn't that the fucking
Vorrei
point?
solo che avessi sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him.
Yep. Don't stoop to his level.
Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
Personally, Requiescat de Pace is pretty good. I do like that. But for some reason, the one that I like the most is May You Rest in the Duat from Bayek. I don't know why I like that saying. I don't know if it's because I like Egyptian history more than Italian history, or if it's because I kind of connect more with Bayek than Ezio, which I know a lot of people hate. But I think it's because whereas Ezio lost his family, Bayek lost his son, and he was kind of at his own fault. And rather than going, oh, I'm going to kill those who took my son, it is more of, you killed my son, I came across another plot, I am going to do what I can to try to save the rest of Egypt.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you've wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not?
Yeah.
You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere.
E a puttane. What? It's true.
Yep.
Come, Ezio.
He does
walk
got a
with me.
point.
Yes, uncle.
Well, okay, yep. This is where you put your codex page up, I think.
Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city.
Very true.
All right.
Very damn
That's
true.
enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
Alright.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
I would rather start working here, but Claudia is not here right now. Yeah, obviously I'm sure you guys know you can do the rebuilding of your environment and that kind of stuff. And I want to do that. Wait, oh, that's right. You got to go into the inventory to do that. You can't just read it. That's one thing I never did like. Is it? No, it's the database. Recent entries. Excuse me. I thought you could read the. Yeah, there you go. The documents. Huh? So what? You got to read it with Maya? I thought you read it on your own.
Look familiar?
Oh, they're codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
Disappeared.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. It's time I take on my father's work. All of it. I start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
If I remember correctly, when you go to Leonardo and you give him that page, I think that's where you start developing your, like, assassinations and all that kind of stuff. And I do enjoy the dynamic between Leonardo and Ezio, because it doesn't feel like a... I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. The closest way I can describe it where it makes sense is Batman and Fox. Where Lucius builds the tech, Batman puts it to use. Batman praises Lucius, so Lucius tries harder. And I don't know if that's just wishful thinking on my part, or if people, you know, if everyone else knows about that dynamic too. Yep. Because, I mean, that's actually the idea is, you know, Batman is known by Lucius. Lucius obviously knows who he is. Even in the Nolanverse, they made that apparently clear. But the idea is he's supposed to act like he doesn't, because obviously Batman doesn't want his identity revealed, you know, so on and so forth. But, you know, Lucius always gets praise for it, whether it's indirectly or not. He still gets that love. And it is that kind of sense with Leonardo and Ezio, where Ezio, you know, is like, thank you for helping me solve these puzzle pieces. You know, thank you for helping me build my equipment. And the way I look at it is that Ezio helps him out in a way by giving him something to challenge his mind, but at the same time helping him destroying his monsters, his Frankensteins, if you will, which are like, you know, the flying machine, the tank. Ezio chooses to help because not only is he a friend, but it's kind of like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. I hope it does. Because to me, that's the only that's the only dynamic I can think of. Because it doesn't seem just as a friendly then he was like, "Hey, buddy, how you been, pal?" It seems more like a symbiotic relationship where Ezio needs help, Leonardo helps him, and then it turns out that Leonardo helps Ezio. So again, I don't know if that's just me or if you all feel the same way. And yes, I am looping around because I'm trying to see on the mini-map where it is. Normally, I would not have the weapons wheel active. And the top right section where it's like Eagle Vision, Sprint, and all that. I would not have those active. Because I don't really need them, and also because of playing Assassin's Creed for so damn long. But I feel like since I'm officially playing it again for the first time, I want that. What's the word I'm trying to say? I want as close to possible I can get of how I originally played the game. That's the last codex page. That's right. It's not even in the damn city. It's over here. Oi, de vier de niche. I can survive that. And there we go, fully healed. I did find this out as well. Assassin's Creed 1 is the only game to actually have what they call a synchronization bar. From Assassin's Creed 2 on, you have health. You don't have a synchro anymore. You don't have a synchro bar. It's a health bar. And I find that as an interesting dynamic, but at the same time, if it's going to be that, you shouldn't have the synchronization helix flowing around it. You should leave it as it is. There we go. That's sequence 3 complete. Damn, that was fast. I didn't even realize I was in sequence 2. I apologize. Here's the tomb, but I forgot you can't get to it just yet. I think you gotta do the... I think you have to renovate the well before you're allowed in. Come on. I'll be honest, I didn't went back on the horse, but I'm already on it, so I'll just take advantage of it. Why is it? Come on, I'm trying to find my way to the front of Monteriggioni. There we go. Yeah. Now, one thing that I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. One thing I do not like about the Ezio collection, personally, and I'll explain why I don't like it so much, is it's a good franchise. It's a good trilogy. I do like it, I should say. But the only reason I say I don't like it as well is you spend so much time focused on one character. And I mean, I understand the logic is you want to know his story from beginning to end.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If Father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, so we got that written down. Now here's where the renovations start.
Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
This is one thing about the game I do like is
I'm an
the
architecto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio. Am I right?
Uncle! I like this architetto!
He gets very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Ser Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we?
sounds like a plan. Oh, let's see. How much is it for the well? The well is 4,000. Okay. Thieves Guild is 3,000. That's 1,000. I already got the doctor and the blacksmith. Let's go ahead and get the bank. Let's go ahead and get the tailor. And let's go and get the orchard merchant. The reason why I'm choosing those three right off the bat is not only the cheapest, but if you think about it, that's less I'm not throwing into one item. It is now you have more open, so more money. More money comes in, I have more money to spend in other places. I need to go talk to Mario. This is interesting.
Ezio, my boy. I think it's time I showed you something.
Sounds like a plan. I forgot about that actually. I forgot about the hidden bookshelf. This is where you do get the arm of Altair, I believe. I'm sure you guys noticed. I know some stuff off the top of my head. Other stuff I'm kind of slowly remembering. That's because I haven't touched the game for so damn long.
This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia. Hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these six were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it. In
They
my
do.
younger days, I sought the Six myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
I don't just have better luck. I succeed.
In order to achieve perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Now, a lot of people make the flub up with him, Darius. It says Statue of Darius, obviously, and you can see him using the hidden blade. And people think that he's supposed to be in Odyssey because of the name. I think it is him. The only problem is you never see him kill Xerxes. So thereby you can't prove it's him. Now here, Amunet, she has a connection to Bayek. That is Aya. That is actually Aya. Now, what makes it confusing to people is a lot of people go, well, okay, Bayek's the original assassin. He's not. He's actually a proto-assassin. What I mean when I say that is he created the Hidden Ones, which is, I guess you could say, a proto-brotherhood of the assassins. They aren't assassins yet, but he's one that built the creed that the assassins interpret and rebuild into their own motif. I guess you could say. So, he is and he isn't, if that makes any kind of sense to you guys. Like, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. Like with Alexios and Cassandra. Doesn't matter who you play as. Whichever one you pick, doesn't matter. They are both technically not assassins. Because of the fact that they, like I said, Alexios and Cassandra, they don't have the hidden blade. They have the spear. Excuse me. And in order to be an assassin, pretty much, you have to have that blade on your arm. People always say, well, what about Eivor? Why is he not an assassin? Because apparently they're not. I say he because I am playing as the male version. I get that it is supposed to be you play as a female Eivor. That's canon. But I'm a guy, and I would rather just play as a guy. So that way I feel more immersed in the game, I guess you could say. And I kind of have a connection to the character. But he's technically not an assassin. He never goes through the rites. He never, gets the outfit officially. That kind of stuff. So he's technically not an assassin either. He just has a hidden blade. But he's a ally of the assassins, I guess you could say. He's not a true assassin, he's an ally. Kind of like how, I guess you say, how the Medici are allies to the assassins in Giovanni's case. The thing is, and a lot of people don't get this, is that
you're still alive. Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend. Haha! You found another one! How exciting! This one is tricky to break. Clever in its use of ancient languages. Maybe if I just... Oh! It seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
May I see it?
Wait, what's that? It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Of course, and why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo!
Now, obviously, this is where you start getting your assassination abilities that are, you know, everyone cherishes. It's, I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. It's kind of like your bread and butter tools. Everyone does the from below assassinations or the air assassinations. So it's kind of cool knowing that this is the birth of them again. Like watching the, and that's why I haven't been playing it for so long. Is actually because I've been playing the other ones. I've been trying to continue the storyline myself. There we go. Like right now I am playing, or I was playing Rogue. I actually got up to Assassin's Creed Rogue, and I love the game. I love the game. I got so caught up and trying to finish Assassin's Creed Origins. I've been trying to 100% that for years. And
I've done it. Come quickly. Look. Take it. Try it.
Another blade.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Non c'è di che.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox. Shh. Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the Mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
Alright. I will be honest, I do like the fact that they actually bring the Volpe into it. Because he actually is a very legendary character. As I'm sure a lot of you guys probably already know. If not, he actually is a very, very famous character. Some people don't know him. A lot of those that actually have studied history do. He was actually the inspiration for the Grey Fox, I guess you could say, in Skyrim, if I remember correctly. Damn it, I thought I had that. But yes, no, he was the inspiration, if I remember correctly, because of his ability to slip away and be really hard to notice and that kind of stuff. It just gave rise to him. Don't tell me what to do, boy. Let's see, drop down. Yeah, and as I'm sure you've noticed, whoop! I didn't know you could do that. And as I'm sure you all noticed, there's none of this, you know, anybody in trouble, none of that. Got him.
What? My pouch.
Oh,
my money.
Your money. I don't have your money.
Yeah, you do.
Get back here.
Make me.
Damn it.
What's the matter with you?
You're making a big mistake, my friend.
You actually can't get him if you time it right. See?
I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer,
Tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Messer Ezio.
How do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. You know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
There's word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Now, La Volpe actually is an ally of the assassins, but again, he's not supposed to. He can't just come out and go, "Hey, I'm a buddy of you," because if he does, that can cause a problem. And obviously, you don't want problems right now. You just want to disappear. Let's get this going.
But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
All right, let's see what we got. That's not that fast, dude.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
I would keep up with you, but the game won't let me. And yes, I'm taking this really oddball path. Well, that's because this is one of the most direct ones. If you go on the other side, you actually can mess up a little bit. Come on. Come on, Ezio. There we go. Just in time.
Here we are. Francesco di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
Go ahead and heal up. Let's go ahead and see where this leads, shall we? And as I'm sure you've noticed, there is the assassin symbol around that, because only an assassin is allowed to use it. And I know a lot of people are like, well, how does it know who's an assassin and who doesn't? I have a feeling it actually has something to do with that blade, the hidden blades. That when it touches the metal, it knows, hey, they have this here. We'll let them through. Excuse me. And, the only reason I'm suggesting that that's what it might be is, in all honesty, because of one simple fact. It can't be because of anything else. Oh, that's what you jump. There we go. Let's see what we can find. Is it that puzzle? Yes, it is that puzzle. It's actually one of my favorite free roaming sections. I know it's a little bit in, like, you know, not even really into the game for it to be one of my favorites, but it's because it's so simplistic, but yet at the same time, the first time I played it, it took me forever to try to figure out in my head. When it should have just been boom, done, good. And this one. Knocks those down. And then you swan dive in. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, you swan dive in and then the guards come at you.
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio?
It's so cold. What do you want, Hilario? Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
Yeah, you say how much gold you made tonight. But the question is, am I going to let you go home to Elena? That all depends on if you guys antagonize me or not. And yes, there is water. That's obviously in case you fall. Oof. Some of these things would actually be taking its toll on my arms if it was 3, 2, go. If I would actually do it. I mean, I would like to build up my strength and do this kind of stuff. I would gladly do it, but I just know it's going to take its toll on me to try them.
Not you! You won't get away!
I won't? Oh, I did. See if you have anything of value. Probably not. Like I said, they incorporated it, but a lot of people don't remember that. And I think half the reason why nobody remembers it is because, well, it is a... I apologize. I'm still trying to wake up a little bit, guys. The reason why a lot of people don't know about that in this game is because it's one of those, like, you know, it pops up so rarely, but in actuality, it is so often that you can do it that people just overlooked it. Don't need to go down, I need to go up. If I need to go up, I need to find the right path. This connects here, which connects there. There we go. And then that connects to not what I wanted to do, dang it. I was hoping I'd make that in one go. I was honestly hoping I would make that in one go. I apologize about that, guys. Did you jump here? I didn't tell you to jump there. Oh boy, not again. Don't tell me I'm having the same problem I did last time. Yeah, I don't know why, but it gets really finicky on me sometimes with this. Wait, so you mean to tell me I need to go all the way back up? Oh boy. Now I'm looking like an idiot to you guys. I'm sorry. Come on. So you go up here like normal, jump there, roll. Normally he would roll by then, so. Now we're here. Go there, climb up. Go here. Platform here. You jump to that. There we go. Here's the next piece of the puzzle. That should lead to over... No? Okay. I thought you had to do more than that.
Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
Well, I didn't know that could happen. Alright then. Yes, you guys saw that, and I don't get it myself. How the hell? Well, got you.
Get it clear. That's you. Got it.
Yeah, there's a reason why I took away your knives, by the way, and I hate it. It's because of this guy right here. See him? You're supposed to be spotted by him, and I hate it. I hate the chases. See how close we can get.
I'll be back with the other guards.
Really? You'll be back with the other guards?
Yes, I think I know the way.
You're not gonna get away, dude.
Leave me alone!
No. Dude, you're about to let the other guard. Do you think I'm gonna let you get away?
Run faster!
Come on. Got him. You can glitch out the game as you just saw. It's the same location as if you go for the tackle. I could have had him a couple of times, but he would always cut that cable. This is the first time I was actually able to claim him, like to claim his life, I guess you could say. So now it is, because normally he would take me on the main chase and I would figure it out. I wouldn't have to figure it out, just chase him. Now I got to figure it out on my own, and that's actually a good thing because it means that now I can go back to being, you know, the stealthy guy. There we go. And I should be, yep, I'm where I need to be. Yeah, because for some odd reason, yeah, that's what it is. If you don't, let me let you guys hear this.
Grazie, Padre. Bernardo?
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible! The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
I have a question. And I would like for you guys to help me out with this.
Look at that statue.
Does it seem to me...
It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
That's Darius. Anyways, what I was gonna say is,
Now that we know the
have
way
you
in,
noticed?
I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
God damn it! Let me talk, please. Sorry. Trying to have a little bit of humor. But like I was saying, have you noticed that Francesco de Pazzi? I think it's it's Francesco. When they mention the death of his son, he doesn't tear up. He doesn't get upset. He acts like it's no big damn deal. And to me, that's kind of a problem. Because he doesn't even yell at Jacopo. He doesn't do anything. He just lets it go. But this is the death of your kid we're talking about. And you're just gonna, yeah, no big deal. He died. No, you get what I'm saying? Doesn't make sense. In Assassin's Creed 1, you had the guys that were complete strangers to these guys have more empathy toward them than Pazzi did for the death of Vieri. Something doesn't add up.
I know where Francesco will be and when, but...
What is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... What the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed. If we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
I'm an assassin. We're always on the side of right. I did find out about these boats, by the way. I stumbled across them, and when I was younger, I didn't know exactly what they were. You can dig into the floorboards and pull out money. They're they're supposed to be like what do you call them? I'm trying to think what you call them. They're not drop boxes. They are. What do you call them? What do they call them?
What's got into him?
It's bugging me. It's honestly bugging me. Like, I know the name and I can't place it. Because they're not drop boxes. Swap spots, I guess you would call them. It's like, you drop the money, I take the money, I leave you an item. I can't think of the exact name for it. But I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about.
That's it. Come back if you need me.
No problem. Thank you for helping me.
No, stay back. Stop.
Really? So there was literally a guy right there and I didn't see him. Yeah, well. I forgot they spawned this early in the game.
Nicely done.
Thank you, actually. 'Cause I thought I lost that. I actually did. I thought I missed that catch. I thought I was done for.
Concerning the Republic's fountains, please do not use dyes or fuel in municipal water sources. Remember,
Goodbye.
all canning must be conducted outside the city limits. Offenders will be fined.
Yep. Let's see. So apparently I'm not able to leave the city just yet. Whew. I thought I lost that jump as well. Mainly because I've gotten pretty good at doing the jump and catching, as I'm sure you guys have noticed in this one. Mainly because the buildings are more close together than in the first one, so it's easier on me. But at the same time, that's an assassin's tomb, isn't it? Hang on, checking the map. Yeah, that's an assassin's tomb. Okay, I won't worry about that right now. I'll be going to it anyways soon enough. Mainly because I kind of have to. As I'm sure you guys know, because in order to beat the game, you have to get all the seals. You have to get the, you know, you have to get, like, you have to get the seals. You have to get all the codex pages. And I mean, I got that, and I don't got a problem with it. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to blend in on the ground. I hated this one.
There's Lorenzo, his wife.
And there's Federico de Pazzi. Francesco de Pazzi. Why did I say Federico? God damn it. I always mess up the names.
Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Traditore! Giuliano! No! No!
Dio, vi scongiuro, pietà!
Nessuna pietà! Cane maledetto! Muori! 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 Your day is done, Lorenzo! Your entire family dies by my sword!
No, it fucking doesn't.
I'll kill you! You brought this on yourself! Die! Just die already! Please! Please help!
I'm not gonna let him die. You don't like that, do you? Hmm. You don't like getting killed, but you love to fight people. This is a coward. Only cowards fight like this. You don't like it? Fuck you. Oh, you ran away like a little baby. What's wrong, Federico? Oh, Francesco, god damn it. I'm doing it again. I apologize.
You saved my life. It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Not
Francesco.
now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you...
Qui, let's do it.
I have to remember it's Francesco de Pazzi, not Federico de Pazzi.
Hang on, signore. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Francesco de Pazzi! I'll kill him. I've not forgotten.
Stay. Quietate, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse. We're almost there now.
I find it ironic that we are targeted, even though...
I want no part of this evil!
Madness! I'm more than capable of... I've not forgotten how to...
Fucking coward.
So be it. I'm more than capable of...
Let's go.
Ran up behind us.
No, ma. Price of perfection is not measured in coin. Well,
See, I don't know why you can't just take him to a doctor. I mean, I get that he doesn't want... He only wants very select people to know he's hurt.
I've not forgotten. I had hoped. So be it. I'm more than capable of it. I've not forgotten.
This way.
Let's get him home.
Andiamo.
There we go.
Lorenzo's been wounded. Aprite la porta!
What's the password? Poliziano, open the maledetta porta. By the thrice greatest, come in, quickly! The city is at war! Hurry!
Damn, you didn't seem to worry about the password for him. I get that he's your leader, but damn.
Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name
Yeah,
is
he's
Ezio
not.
Auditore.
Ah, you're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty. The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria.
We cannot hold them off much longer. No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to...
No. I'll take care of this.
Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
You don't have to ask me twice. That was my plan anyways.
Signori, I saw Francesco lead a battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in. Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
Gotcha. Don't need thieves just yet. Before I go do that, let's go ahead and take care of this bounty so I get a little bit of notoriety off me. Whew. Let's see if I got what it takes. Ooh, Bailey. There has to be a way up there. Maybe here would be a good way. Sometimes you need to go down to go up. My dad used to tell me that. Sometimes you have to go downstairs to see what you need to fix upstairs. I never quite knew what he meant, but after a while it clicked. It made sense to me. Oh yeah. Sometimes that gets annoying doing the I'm gonna have to drop down. It seems stupid, but there's a reason actually I did that. Because I can't get down safely from there. And here has a rope bridge. So it's a lot faster this way.
You again! Why aren't you dead? Men! Slaughter him!
Really? That's how scared of me you are? You send your men after me? Yep. Which is actually kind of ironic, because if you think about it, he sends his own men to fight, but he's always talking about how he's so strong, he's so powerful, just like his son. But yet, look what they do. Send everyone else after him. I don't want to fight him. Why not? Am I too much of a weakling, or am I too strong for you?
Let you get it!
Goodbye. Wow, he actually just ran off to his death. Yeah, don't shoot arrows at me if you don't want to die.
Oh, the boy thinks himself a master swordsman. So, Franz, my men will make short work of you. Desist it! You're only delaying your inevitable
Come on.
and painful end. What
So, your men are supposed to be making short work of me. Yet, your men just fled.
Guards! Guards!
No one's coming.
Where's your guards? Come on, boy. Fight me.
Just us now.
Maledetto che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
So, you talk a bunch of smack and then you run away like a little coward. Really, boy? Damn it. I hate that poet. He can kick you. You don't see it, but he will kick you. To me, I never understood why they make people like this, where they're like, I'm hot shit. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Run away, run away. It's like, either you're gonna be a fucking coward, or you're gonna be a fighter. You don't get to talk smack and then be a coward. Surprise, motherfucker. Even though you glitched out on me.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
It's over. It's all over.
Yes, it is.
Meglio essere felici in questa vita e aspirare a esserlo nella prossima. Requiescat in pace.
They want freedom.
Libertà! 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 Popolo e libertà!
Libertà!
You want your liberty? Well, there's your liberty.
Francesco?
What's wrong, Jacopo? You scared? Really destabilizing. Okay. There we go. And with that, guys, let me go ahead and talk with him before I officially sign off. Sorry.
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno. I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. The attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No. They've hidden themselves well.
Hey.
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati,
Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait. Before you go.
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
I believe with that I unlocked the Medici cloak, the cape. So beat up events are unlocked. Coil assignments are unlocked. Okay. You know, you get to do assassination contracts now, which I actually like doing those. Okay, money in the villa. Because I thought I got the... Maybe I don't have it just
Palazzo
yet.
Medici on your map. In order to achieve 100% sync with Ezio's life, you should go exploring.
Alright, well... Since I got done with that assassination target, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I will probably be back on Monday. See you guys later. This is Westapeth signing off.